Hey folks, ExParrot here. Gonna be doing my normal Friday Night Magic stream now. I'm still a little earlier than normal, but the baby's already down. I don't feel like sitting around for half an hour waiting until 7:30. Anybody who's really interested in watching has probably already got me on follow. And if you're watching this on YouTube, it's ExParrot42 at Twitch TV. And give me a follow. I would, very much appreciate it. So tonight we're going to play my favorite format again, Booster Draft. I think, trying to decide if I want to spend the gold or the gems for it. I think I may just go ahead and play with gold. I'm going to do the draft, Guilds of Ravnica, rather than the traditional draft. Traditional draft is your best of 3. This is best of 1. Oh, this is Guilds of Ravnica. Never mind that. I don't want that. I want Ravnica Allegiance. So it looks like I will be doing the 1500 gem best of 3 draft, after all. Because I want Ravnica Allegiance cards, not the other one. So what have we got? Basilica Bellhaunt is supposed to be a pretty good card from what I'm hearing. Consigned to the Pit, Light Up the Stage, Mirror Match. Mirror Match is supposed to be pretty good as well. Man. Basilica Bellhaunt. The problem with this is a pack one. Basilica Bellhaunt forces you into Orzhov. It's a very much white and black, white, double black. You're only playing that if you're playing Orzhov, which is the white-black guild. Mirror March is a single red cost, which makes it much more splashable. So I'm actually going to go with Mirror March because of that. Basilica Bellhaunt is a great card to pick when you've already decided you're going to go Orzhov and stick with it. Alright, so Swirling Torrent is way too expensive for what I want. Archway Angel's great if you're playing Gates. Shimmer of Possibility's not bad. Final Payment is a great Orzhov card. Dead Revels, good for Rakdos or Orzhov. Gore Clan Wrecker, Rakdos Roustabout. I'm probably thinking Rakdos. We shall see. I mean, they dropped Rhythm of the Wild, and that's a decent enough card. Burning Tree Vandal. I'm going to go with Rhythm of the Wild. We'll see. Maybe I even go 3 colors. There's no reason why I couldn't. Bloodmist Infiltrator, 3-1, not bad. Storm Strike's a good combat trick. Wilderness Reclamation's only good if you're planning on running a lot of instants and sorceries or other cards that will be able to benefit from all that mana. Take Mammoth Spider, though. It's a great creature. Titanic Brawl. Decent combat trick. Gravelhide Goblin's great if I'm going to end up going Gruul. It seems like the deck is leaning more toward Gruul. Sour Form Hybrid, good card. It's a cheap early spot. Collision Colossus, another great card. Yeah, it looks like I'm going to lean towards Gruul, although I may splash black Rakdos and just go Jund. Yeah, I know. It's a lot. My wife's like, that's a lot of jargon you said you didn't like. And I know, but oh well. I'm going to take the incubation, because I can at least cast the incubation side of it. Got Gate Colossus. If you're building a gate deck, great card. Cerulean Caretaker is not as good as it looks, because you're tapping an extra creature just to generate that mana, so you're not getting a good mana ramp out of it. Active Treason is a little card. So we got Gore Clan Wrecker or Rakdos Locket or Root Snare. Root Snare is I mean, if you're doing a defender type deck, great. I'll take the Gore Clan Wrecker for the rightness. It's likely going to come down almost exclusively as a 3/3 menace for 4, which isn't bad. Another Mammoth Spider. I'm not a fan of land destruction. More often than not, you see people run it and they think it's successful because they happen to run up against an opponent who gets color screwed or land screwed. And they're like, oh man, that's just the finishing blow. But if I draw this, my opponent already has 7 lands, it's not that useful. The Scry 2, I don't think is good enough for it. And they're taking Wilderness Reclamation, although it's probably just something I will use for standard. I don't want Root Snare. Okay, Bedeck Bedazzle. Bedeck Bedazzle. Bedeck is a good... Yeah, I'm not feeling that card. In fact, I really don't have a whole lot to work with this pack. Regenesis, I think is the best option. I think Amplifier is a better creature in this format than it is in Standard. I'll take it and see what happens. Rebel Belt Runner or Rebel Slinger, both good creatures. I'll take the Runner. I really am beginning to like Footlight Fiend quite a bit. Gatebreaker Ram is only going to be really good if I have gates to go with it. But on the other hand, I mean, Wrecking Beast, not that spectacular. I'll take it, see if I can't pick up a couple of gates to make it more useful. Blade Brand is your combat trick with the, well, I didn't pick him up, but the knife thrower guy who does 1 damage to all your opponent's creatures. I'll take the Roustabout instead. It's a hard creature to block. Rebel Slinger. So it looks like I'm more and more playing Jund. I'll take the Guild Gate over Collision. Colossus, I don't need too many of those. Rakdos Guild Gate. Macabre Mockery. You know what? I'm going to play one. I haven't had a chance to really play with it and see how good it is. Rakdos Trumpeter is better than it has any right to be. Just lock it. Thirsting Shade is the only one in my color. It'll probably get cut. This go to Vampire's decent. Alright, pack 3. Sorry, folks. I am playing Standard as well now and then, so Hallowed Fountain becomes a first pick because I need one. Pestilent Spirit. Seems good. Oh, that Wayfinder seems good too, but Footlight Fiend. I don't need extra Regenesis. I just don't. I'm going to go with the Sorrowform Hybrid. It's a good creature early, it's a good creature late. Another Guildgate. Spear Spewer is great for triggering Spectacle cards. I really don't have a lot of Spectacle cards yet, though. I still don't see a lot of them. Combat trick it is. Oh, Carnival Carnage. Great card. Snap Pick. Third Spider, just to irritate the hell out of people. Wow, another Carnival Carnage. Yeah, I'll take it. Go with Steeple Creeper. Steeple Creeper, it'll probably get cut from the deck. Vampire is good. I'll take Rebel Reading and Thirsting Shade. Thirsting Shade is really just crap. Alright, Shade goes. I'm probably going to drop the Spear Spewer as well because I don't have enough Spectacle to make it worthwhile. Hollow that. I don't need the fountain. Alright, I've got to cut 14 cards. Incubation's probably going to go. I don't know, that green look for creature is nice. Rebel Reading's definitely going to go. Oh man, Wilderness Acclamation. Do I have enough to make it worthwhile is the question. Oh come on, cut the island. I don't need the island. Yeah, I'm gonna cut Incubation. Probably shouldn't, but that's alright. I play by the seat of my pants. can cut the Azorius Locket, I won't need it. I can cut Tower Defense, I'm not going to need it that often. I'll start looking. Alright, 47. Still got 7 cards to cut. I've got to run 17 lands. I've got too much at the high end here. 7, 13, 14, 15, 16. Hold on, let me count this. 4 plus 3 is 7. 13. It's only giving me 16 lands. I don't know, maybe that's a sign. Probably because I cut a couple of lands that I didn't think I'd need. Okay, I have 3 gates. I need at least one of them in play to make Gatekeeper Ram decent, and 2 makes it good. So I think I have a pretty good chance of pulling those. Probably going to cut the Lockets. The Lockets, from my experience, the Locket has been too slow. I'm also going to cut Amplifier because I don't have enough big creatures to make it worthwhile. The biggest creatures I honestly have in the deck are Mammoth Spiders. So now I have 4 cards to cut. You know, this used to show me when in this setup here, it would show me how many cards of each value there were. It irritates me that they apparently removed that with the last patch. Pestilent Spirit plus Carnival is a definite combo. I didn't notice till now, so it's going to stay in. I don't have a lot of cheap creatures, so I've got to cut from the high end. I'm going to cut 1 Mammoth Spider, even though I cringe to do so. Sitting here deciding if I want to cut Mirror March. It seems like it works better with creatures that have enter the battlefield effects. I really don't have those. That allows me to cut it down to 42. 7 plus 6 is 13, 14, 15, 16. I don't want to cut Carnival Carnage. Like I said, the combo with Pestilent Spirit is nice, plus Carnage, when your opponent's sitting there trying to hold cards, is just so good. I'm actually going to drop the Gore Clan Wrecker. It looks like this is going to be a very low to the ground deck. Alright, let's go with this. Let's just see what happens. Worst that happens, I go 03, 02 drop rather. No Mud, no Lotus. Alright. I did get a chance to play the Singleton event a couple of times. I built a Dimir, blue-white, or blue-black Singleton deck and a mono-white Singleton deck. And went 5-1 with Dimir and 5-0 with the mono-whites. I've already got 2 of my Galtas and 2 Duresses. All I really want are the alternate art Duresses. The art on them is from Urza's Saga, which is the first set that Duress was printed in. And it's the set that I really cut my teeth on for Magic. This is a snap mulligan. So, I really want to get 4 Duresses that are Urza's Saga art, because I really like the Urza's Saga art anyway. One is taking their sweet time deciding if they want to keep or mull. I think the one advantage I have running Wilderness Reclamation in this deck, even though I don't have a ton of instant sorceries, is that it lets me go ahead and tap out every turn playing all my mana, still keep mana up, with cards in hand. So even if I don't have anything, I can look like I have something. Plus, Regenesis as an instant, Gifts of Strength as an instant. My opponent going to time out already? I had one do that in the mono white just in the middle of the match. I couldn't tell if they decided they were just done and weren't going to play anymore or what. But memory serves, on Reddit earlier, I was seeing people complaining about disconnecting more often than usual after this patch came out. Alright, this is going to be a mulligan. Oh, I do not want to go to 5, so I will keep this hand even though it is objectively terrible. They are forced to keep whatever hand because they timed out. So hopefully it's a good hand for them and they get reconnected. There they are. They got reconnected. Good. My hand is not great by any means. I really need to start picking up some other colors of mana if I'm going to get anywhere. Oh, this isn't going to be a common issue, is it? I apologize to those watching the stream or the YouTube video later after I've uploaded it, because this match could take a while. I can't tell if they're doing that on purpose or if it's just slow play. But I'm gonna stick it out. I paid 1,500 gems for this. Rakdos Roustabout. Alright, let's see if I can't pull another color mana. No! Past turn. This is bad. Running 16 lands in a 40 card deck, I shouldn't have this many problems, but sometimes you just get bad luck. 10, 12, 13, 14, 16, yeah. Making sure it wasn't missing one somewhere. Now the Footlight Fiend can block on its own against Roustabout and kill it, because I'll deal one with the Fiend, and then when it dies it gets to deal another point of damage. Ugh, Ill-Gotten Inheritance sucks. For me, not for them. Well, there is land number 3. That's a good sign, at least. I can cast the Rakdos Trumpeter. Not gonna be able to swing in. Ill-Gotten Inheritance is gonna start draining my life. I don't think I saw any. Oh my goodness. All the Ill-Gotten Inheritance. If we get one more land, I could drop a Carnage on my opponent. Okay, they are slowly thinking about this. And no land. Pass turn. Drain 2. Oh, forgot there's resolve all button now. Unless you just go ahead and resolve all the triggers. Very, very handy. Here with 5 green cards in hand and no green mana. Never a situation you want to be in. My opponent's got a combat trigger, just wanted to take another point of damage off of me. My Fiend dies, deal another point of damage to the Rakdos Roustabout. They got, I'm about to say, did they have a combat trip? They have 6 mana, so they can activate Ill-God's Inheritance any time. Oh, they wanted to trigger the Spectacle. Fair enough. Okay, we're going to next game. I'm way too far behind at this point. I'm just going to go ahead. Not even sure what I'd sideboard. I will be on the play. Hopefully they have got their link issues worked out. First, almost click draw first. Oh. I mean, I can at least play the Sorrowform Hybrid and the Footlight Fiend, but I really would like to see the 3rd mana, probably a mountain, so I can drop the Rebel Belt Runner. There's Sorrowform Hybrid, and Footlight Fiend can cost for 1. I need red if I'm going to cast Colossus. This is crap. Second game straight, I'm going to get mana screwed. It's going to be a very short draft for me, which is irritating. Well, that is hand number 3, at least. No attacks. Noxious Grudian favorably matches up with the Footlight Fiend. Caster. That sucks. Go ahead and sing the Rakdos Trumpeter. Not that matters. Oh my god. You know what? Screw this. We're going to next. I'm not going to play a match where I can't draw mana. Alright, let's edit the deck. Screw Regenesis. Add Mountain. 17 lands. Now we'll get mana flooded. Well, I drafted the Hallowed Fountain. If the worst comes to worse, I basically paid for a Hollow Mountain. Or Hallowed Fountain. Yeah, I get to be on play. And I have 5 lands. Yep, I'm gonna flood. Told ya. We'll see if Click Kitty here can figure out how to mulligan or keep. Used to be, I remember a while back, if they were at this section of the game, the mull or keep part, and they timed out, it would just concede them. Now, instead, it seems like it just lets them keep that hand and moves on to the regular game. Not sure I like them changes much. If they can't move all there and available for the game, let me move on and get to a different game. Active Treason's going to hold on to for a while. Fireblade Artist. Boosting in. Well, last turn, and I have Carnival Carnage available now. So next turn I can drop the Carnage, make my opponent lose 2 cards, and take 3 damage. So Bolt plus Mind Rot. Really approximately cost of both cards. Actually, it is the cost of Lightning Bolt plus Mind Rot. Open the gates. Sure. You open those gates. They revealed the Ghoul Guild Gate. They revealed the... No, that's not even the best. Cult Guild Mage. Looks like they are not going to attack. I am going to cast Carnage. Force them to discard 2 cards and take 3 damage. Alright, they discarded a Gilgate and a Mountain. Apparently they're land heavy. If they play one more land, they could choose to make me discard cards every turn, which would suck. So I'm going to go ahead and block this way, see if they've got a combat trick. Okay, that sucks for me. Mammoth Fighter is going to put an end to this. Guess they got another Colossus. Okay. Spend your mana, make me discard a card. That's fair. In fact, let's just go ahead and active trees in your Fireblade Artist so I can swing with it. Next turn, I can go ahead and adapt the Sorrowform Hybrid. Worst comes to worst, I will take 4 this turn. Unless they got more pump spells. Ugh. They're gonna go hit +1/+1, which is fine. Figured they might. Go ahead. I'm trying to decide, because I still have the Colossus available. Of course, they could make me discard Colossus, but I don't think they're going to do that. Now they're trying to decide if they want me to take 2 off the Cold Killed Mage, being sacrificed to the Fireblade Artist. Decide not to. I mean, Colossus would be really nice to have next turn. I'm kind of hoping to let me have it because it could pretty much guarantee me the victory on its own. It requires 6 mana to activate. I'm going to go ahead and be reckless. Be aggressive. Be aggressive. Because depending on how they block, I can Colossus and guarantee that sweet, sweet trample damage for the victory. View battlefield. Okay, view browser. That way. Sorrowform Hybrid gets trample. Unless you have an answer, I win. That's what I thought. Alright, game 2. Alright. Mea culpa on that one. I did not flood out. So in case the game is listening, yes, I unfairly accused you. Unfairly, but you do have a history. See, I upset the game, get a 1-land hand. I got 3 land this time, and Mammoth Spider is completely useless for somebody who doesn't have the mana to cast it. So it gets scryed to the bottom. they're dropping their own hybrid. Yay. My turn. Well, that's a top deck. Sorry from hybrid slam and block. Now, if they draw a mountain, there's the possibility of, there's a possibility right here of a combat trick, but I'll take the risk. In this case, it was just a simple trade. My coffee cup is empty, but I think I've had enough coffee for the evening. So we're going to do Vizcop the Vampire. Next turn, Carnage to strip their hand some. At some point, Rubble Slinger is a 2/3. Well, okay. They have exactly 2 cards in hand, so this works out. They don't get a choice. They lose Goblin Gathering and a Rule Guildgate, so not bad. I think this Couple Vampire, I'll wait until I have the Colossus ability, because the lifelink plus Colossus is just sweet. Yeah, I can't block your Rakdos Trumpeter. If you want to pump it, take the 3. Thank you, sir. May I have another? Now they are hurting. So, Vizcopa Vampire. Now they're thinking, okay, what do they got? What are they doing here? The answer is a really big vampire with lifelink. Oh! Oh, I felt that one. That sucks. All the Goblin Gatherings. Alright, we are going to not attack this turn. We want to be able to block Rakdos Trumpeter for the multitude of Goblin tokens they have. This is going to be interesting. It's going to be who draws stuff first, I think. Top deck's better. I think the answer is going to be not me. I suspect they're going to crack the locket. No, they didn't. I would have cracked the locket into turn, unless they have a need for black. Oh my goodness, all the Goblin Gatherings. All of them. Literally all of the Goblin Gatherings. I think it's obvious I don't have any combat tricks, so I really should just go ahead and play this mountain out. Yeah, Goblin Gathering is great if you draft 4 of them. I don't think I have anything that does 1 damage to all my opponent's creatures, sadly. I didn't end up picking up that Knife Juggler. Realistically, what it's going to take is me drawing a big enough creature or 2 that they have to multi-block Goblin tokens, and I can start taking a few of them off the board. My Fiend. Past turn with no attacks. They have 25, they have 24. Library. We finally drew a black mana, which means we can safely crack that locket. There's a Mammoth Spider. Start swinging with that. It'll get killed immediately, but that's alright. So if they block with Goblin tokens, they can block with 5, and I only can kill 3. Interesting, alright. Rakdos Roustabout plus 2 Goblin tokens works. My opponent keeps flooding. I'm going to have to start getting aggressive. Oh, that's bad. Because now they have something that can block any of my creatures. Give a +3/+0 and it has trample. There's my own Rakdos Trumpeter. Are they worried about decking? I mean, they'll run out of cards first. That's the only reason I could think they don't crack their pocket. Now, they're obviously not worried about decking, because otherwise they wouldn't use Open the Gates. They're going to thin their deck out a card by doing this. If they have Gates Matters cards. No attacks, that's interesting. 6, 7. Okay, I have enough mana to be able to pump the Rakdos Trumpeter twice. Blocker step. Rakdos Trumpeter of their own. Plus enough creatures to guarantee the kill. You blocked with a Rakdos Trumpeter and extra mana. You could have just simply pumped your own Trumpeter to guarantee the kill. Kind of weird. There, they finally draw 2 cards. Go to 18, now 17 in deck, but they're at a card advantage. They have 8 creatures in play. 7 of them are 1/1 Goblin tokens. Next beast. Huh. Oh, man. You know what? Let's go for it. All attack. Turn sideways. Like a Gift of Strength, anything can kill their Arnix. Arnix, this frenzied guy right here, the cat beast. You know what I mean. Depending on how they block, I might be able to kill it anyway, just using a 3-power creature and a Footlight Fiend. Opponent is not sure what to do. You're guaranteed 2 off the Rakdos Roustabout. Yeah, I saw that. I don't think I want to save the Viscopa Vampire. I really don't. Okay. Axbane Beast. Okay, this works out in my favor. I'm going to save the Rubble Slinger. And one there. Alright, that cleared up the board quite nicely. 2-3 versus a 1-1. You got Pump Spell? Nope. This Death Touch creature's gonna be nice. Oh. Damn, Mammoth Spider. I mean, the Pestilent Spirit does have Death Touch. But I'd really like to just get some damage through. I could draw a Carnival. That would be fantastic, because the 1 point of damage would kill Mammoth Spider thanks to the Pestilent Spirit. 2 cards in hand. Are they both land? Can't be. They're thinking about something. Active Treason. Okay, this seems good. That forces a block on their Mammoth Spider. Lets me get through for the damage. Plus, now they're down to a single creature, and I have a Menace creature. And it's going to create a metric ton of tokens. 5 Goblin Gatherings. 5 of them. So now what I need is Carnival Carnage. Carnival Carnage kills them instantly. That's interesting. They have something to pump all their creatures, or they just think they're dead. Because now they're dead. Oh, they've got a crap load of goblins coming off of the 6th Goblin Gathering. This could get ugly. Alright, Pestilence Spirit will definitely block there. We'll block there, and I'll leave one creature up in case they don't have something else. Oh, well, that'll do it. Minus 11. Well, it's hard to beat an opponent who drafts 6 Goblin Gathering cards. So I'll just have to go faster this time. Game 3. So, if you happen to see this video or anything, click kitty. Awesome draft. At least there wasn't a ton of the ill-gotten inheritances. Why am I showing up as Jaya Ballard? It's not my... Oh my goodness. Alright, mull to 6. Oh look, a 6-land hand. I can't keep that, I'm sorry. I can't. My, person is not Jaya Ballard, my normal icon. I don't know why I kept Gift of Strength. That's a terrible keep. Probably because I'm flustered over trying to figure out why my icon, avatar, whatever you want to call it, is the wrong one. Alright, I need land number 3 off the top here. Yeah, I didn't say it loud enough, but I can't say it any louder because my baby's down and asleep. This looks like it's going to be an easy win for Click Kitty. Should be an easy 0-2 for me. Ah, there's the Goblin Gathering. So it begins. And I do not draw land. My deck's sitting here saying, you should have taken the 6-land hand I was going to give you. I offered you one. You didn't want to take it. Block one, kill the other, watch them cast another Goblin Gathering. Oh, Guardian Project. Huh. Hey, land number 3, excellent. We're going to drop the Rebel Slinger. Next turn a Pestilence Spirit, probably. Ugh. Queen Beast sucks. I think I'm gonna lose this game. I just have that feeling. Go ahead and block with the Death Touch. At least gets it out of there. Really? Seriously? Go ahead and see if we can't take some out. Alright, that kind of worries me. Okay, if I can get a second Forest, I could Gift of Strength and Colossus a creature for +7. That doesn't give me enough to win, but it gives me an option. Cast another one, I'll give it to you. Sound good? Yeah, they're not. At least they don't appear to, maybe. Spawn of Mayhem. Well, I can collision that. But the best I can manage right now. Really? Yeah, you win. In the game I won, they didn't draw all of their goblin gatherings. So, this was a really bad draft. I will claim my single solitary booster pack that they give you as pity. Wild card. Wild card, Revival Revenge. Can't argue with that, I suppose. I haven't built an Orzhov deck yet. Alright, let's play some Singleton. I'm not going to try and do another draft tonight. We're going to go ahead and play Dimir Singleton. So, Dimir being the blue-black guild. Probably my favorite guild next to Gruul out of these recent sets. And Gruul is not a great standard guild right now. It really isn't. Just doesn't have enough to make it work. But it's still fun to play. What I'd really like to see is Orzhov win some games, but Orzhov is just not good enough on its own with what it's got. The new Kaya Planeswalker is... I really like her. She looks fun, but she is not going to win a lot of games in a short order. The extra damage, draw a card, discard. I don't want to discard. I'm going to discard the island. I really like to keep all the rest of the cards I have. I just wanted to do two damage instead of one. Gotta drop Terramander. Another great card out of the set. It's been seeing standard, modern, and legacy play. It's just good. Okay, Goblin Electromancer's gonna get... I have a craving. I really have a craving. And I'm gonna indulge my sweet tooth and eat Goblin Electromancer. Keep my negate up. And my Merfolk Trickster. I can always bring that in this turn. Yeah, I don't want to let you draw cards. Looks like you're Mana Light. Yep, you are. You don't have your fourth land. So now go ahead and Merfolk Trickster at the end of turn. This amount of damage I can do to 5. Gonna look. We have how many cards in the graveyard? 2. That's going to reduce that from 8 to 6. So I cannot do it yet. End of turn cast down would be nice, though. It would let me do it. Maybe ankles my opponent. Interesting name. Kind of cute. I like it. So cast down's going to untap and pump Terramander for lethal. And good game. So, guaranteed my duress again. This will be duress number 3. I'm not real worried about the Galta, like I said at the beginning of the stream. Galta is not a card I play much, and the alternate art version doesn't really interest me in the least bit. This is a keepable hand. Not going to do a whole lot early, but this is Singleton. Nothing's going to do a ton early. I can drop Island first turn, Siren Stormtamer, as my opponent takes a mulligan to 6. Watergrave next turn taps, since I don't have a 2-drop. Then third turn, I have either Plaguecraster or Sinister Sabotage available. Deck runs light control, not a lot. Doesn't need to run too much. It does run Curious Obsession because I'm a terrible person. Just the one of. Alright, at 2, they're going to drop Chart of Course. Okay. That's groovy. I'm not going to drop the Plague Crafter because I really don't have a good target. I don't want to spend 3 mana to make him discard a card. Instead, I think I'll keep the mana up to Sinister Sabotage. Disinformation Campaign, really? I'm not even playing Disinformation Campaign because I'm not really playing Surveil. I have a couple of Surveil cards, but not a lot. And they went ahead and just passed turns. So it looks like I'm just going to ping them for 1 every turn until I draw a better threat. No Chromatic Lantern. Didn't think Biomancer. I'm good with Didn't think Biomancer. I can discard that extra swamp to it. Draft 1. Draw Sphinx of Foresight. Swamp, Sphinx of Foresight, excellent draw. Wish I could have kept the blue open. Protect the Sphinx with the Siren Storm Tamer, but I can't. Sphinx of Foresight out of the new set now. I get to scry 1 every upkeep. Plus have a 4/4 flyer. They just drew a black source of mana, so bad for me. That gives them the ability to cast down. Oh, Hostage Taker, really? Really? Seriously? Let's do the Plague Crafter. Saxtime Tamer. Monster Taker, great card. It's just I had the control. They really didn't have a choice but to drop it to try and take care of the Sphinx of Foresight. And stuck at 4. I'm not sure what they got. Oh, we're going to go ahead and concede. I was going to scry that to the bottom, that island. Alright, so what is that, 2-0? As you can tell, I have not been playing much this week because I still have not earned my 3 packs for the week. So the way the Singleton event works, as long as you get at least 1 win, you get an alternate art Duress with the Art of Urza Saga. If you get 5 wins, you also get a Galta full art. You can get 2 losses, you're out, so you only can lose once. This is a keepable hand. Reason being, if I can get Twilight Prophet into play and then quasi-duplicate it, game's over. Especially once I hit the Ascension, City's Blessing. If I don't get to keep Twilight Prophet in play, sucks for me. Go ahead and chart a course here. Let's see what I draw. Man, what do I drop here? I'm actually going to drop Atrada because I think Connive Concoct is going to be better for me in the long run. I can steal a 2-power creature, like off the board if I need to. Get Biomancer. I'm not going to adapt this one yet, because I don't have anything I necessarily want to discard. I can see why people have been underwhelmed by the card. It's not necessarily that great. It may provoke a kill spell from them, though. They were examining it. They do have 2 blue mana open. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go ahead and swing and see what they do. It may not bother to block because House Guild Mage would die. And in fact, that's what happens. I'm going to connive it. See if I can't force out the counterspell. Alright. What are you doing? Vicious Offering. Okay. That's interesting. That's not quite the response I expected, but it doesn't bother me in the least bit. Try a Green Seeker is great. That means I can drop my Prophet and keep Dive Down available. Dive Down, giving creature +0/+3 and hexproof till end of turn, so it saves it from all sorts of nasty things. Except for that. Not save them from a sacrifice effect. Alrighty. Go ahead and drop the Nightgale Sprite. I have to discard a card this turn. It can be either Quasi-Duplicate or Dive Down. I think it's going to be Dive Down because I'd rather use Quasi-Duplicate twice. They may take the Twilight Prophet out of my graveyard or a Prada, and I can steal it back with Hotch's Taker with any luck. I like Shimmer Possibility, it's a good card. Let's see what they take. The Twilight Prophet, as expected. And what's even worse about this is, as long as I can stick the Hostage Taker, I get my Twilight Prophet back no matter what. But if they kill a Hostage Taker, it comes back under my control. My creature. Top decking negate would be fantastic, except I forgot that I don't have negate. Yes! Landed. Oh, that sucks. So I didn't get it back after all. Terramander. Do not have City's Blessing yet, thankfully. So I need to find a way to deal with that. How many do I have in the graveyard? 1, 2, 3, 4. Terramander's only going to cost 4 to adapt, and I can quasi-duplicate it. There's the frickin' blessing. Now I really need an answer. Get a swamp off the top of their deck. This is interesting. This is an interesting Sultai deck. Alright, resolve it, see what happens. They reveal a land. I'm safe for a turn, but now they've got card advantage like you wouldn't believe. Off of my Twilight Prophet. Guide is okay. Go ahead and try and adapt to Terramander end of turn. Which worked. Worst comes to worst, I can sleep with a pair of Terramanders and just start beating the crap out of them. Alright, let's see if I get lucky again. Nope, Hostage Taker, that sucks. Wait a minute. I thought they already cast a Hostage Taker. Was that the game before? Taker resolves. Targeting Terramander. Yep, that sucks, but not much you can do. going to be a target for Ravenous Chupacabra. There's not much I can do. Now, this has been a hell of a turn. What? You win. Had more control than me. Alright, so, first loss. Let's see if I can do 3 more to get third Galta. And if I don't, well, third Duress. Singleton, for people who don't know what Singleton is a format in which you can only play one of any given card except for basic land. Submit the Sphinx of Foresight in order to scry 3 at the beginning of my first upkeep. Hawk. Okay, Swamp is good. Quench. I have Quench early, and I'm going to go ahead and scry mission briefing to the bottom. Iron Storm Tamer matches up right against Healer's Hawk. Mono White's pretty powerful in this format. What's interesting is I have not run up against the expected decks people talk about, the pack rats, or not pack rats, but the rats you can play any number of in your deck, and the persistent petitioners decks, which also, again, you can play any number in a deck. They're fully cards I expected to see, or decks I expected to see, because since you can play any number of them in the deck, they get around the Singleton rule, which is kind of irritating. They really shouldn't have done it that way, but, you know, what am I going to do? I've got Quench up. There are 3 lands and they haven't played anything else. I'm kind of curious why. They wanted to keep up mana for Quench, possibly. So Knight of Grace cannot be killed by the Ravenous Chupacabra, which, you know, sucks. But I could Ravenous Chupacabra the Healer's Hawk at least. Knight of Grace has Hexproof for black. Also has First Strike, sadly. But if they don't play a creature this next turn, I can Eldest Reborn and get it off the board that way. Fitting Spirit. Yeah, I'm groovy with that. We'll go ahead and drop Eldest Reborn anyway and see what they want to get rid of. I fully expect Knight of Grace to go away. I cannot attack because of the Forbidding Spirit's effect. I do not have this double blue for Sphinx of Foresight, which could block the Knight of Grace. Right now, there's nothing in the graveyard exciting. Forbidding Spirit is about it. Oh, Resplendent Angel. I wish I had Quench for that, but I'm not. Now I have to discard. I'm going to go ahead and drop Atrada, because it can block the Knight of Grace. I can get rid of Resplendent Angel with it, or just have the Sphinx of Foresight. Right now they can't do much with the Resplendent Angel. Short of casting something like Onyxaris. Oh, Johnny, really?
I understand you are in need of support. I will lend you my strength.
Now, Atrada can't be blocked, so that gives me 1 advantage.
Cease this!
Unfortunately, it means I can't leave it up to block anything else. 5 mana, that's bad. When they get to 6, Resplendent Angel becomes very pumped. What should I do about that?
Strength is born of struggle.
Okay, what are you gonna cast? Baffling End. Monsters inside. I can't do much. Quench isn't gonna stop us. Resolve. Well, crap. There goes a Trotta. That's bad. Oh! Targeted the wrong creature. Oh, Baffling End, not Seal Away. Duh. 3 or less. So they got rid of the Forbidden Spirit that way. I'm a doofus. Okay? Let's deal with it. Okay, you decided not to attack me? I'll just take 3. Okay, we'll take out a Johnny.
Only the best.
I could do Whisper, and that leaves me Negate and Quench. Plus a 6/6 that can block all sorts of things. Even the Resplendent Angel with Doom Whisperer and Siren Storm Tamer. Okay, well, they decided not to punish the Resplendent Angel this turn. Which is fine, it means that Trotta can kill it next turn. I'm gonna go ahead and Surveil 2. Okay, Cast Down is even better. Cast Down lets me kill the Angel cheaply and effectively. And now I can drop this into Foresight. Yeah, I don't need mana up for anything else. But I at least can start swinging. Yes, I know the Knight of Grace is always a problem, but I can chump block with, say, Ravenous Chupacabra. Turn. If I keep Scry 1, I may actually pull this game out. Yeah, I don't need another land, thank you. Merfolk Trickster. That is pretty damn nice against the Knight of Grace. Alright. Doom Whisper, Sphinx of Foresight. Because blocking, or using the Merfolk Trickster removes all the effects, so they lose first strike, all the rest of it. Yeah, no thank you. I have Negate. Nice try, though. I'm impressed. Now I don't have Merfolk Trickster, but that's alright. Pretty much got this game sewn up. I could have used Siren Storm Tamer as well to avoid the effect. It didn't occur to me. I will take 3 from the Cynic Griffin, but I think I'm going to see a concession. First strike, the regular damage. Getting my upkeep, scry 1, scry away the island. Okay, next. Swing with Doom Whisperer and Sphinx of Foresight. Don't take a risk on them taking one of my creatures out. Is it going to go through? Angel of Grace. Alright, that's interesting. Resolve. So you're not going to die this turn. Are you going to take the damage straight up? You are, okay. You don't need to kill the Angel of Grace, though, because then their life total can become 10. The exile pays 6 mana. But I could always attack with Etrata, and that forces the Angel of Grace to... Well, I could always just attack with Etrata, come to think of it, and that wins the game. Since they won't be able to block the Angel of Grace. Go to 5. Witness. Okay, you shouldn't have cast last card in hand. Now I know the close display. Alright. Ooh, that was a tough game. That was a fun game, though. Alright, so sitting at 3 wins, 1 loss. Let's see if I can't go all the way. One nice thing I do like about Singleton is it lets you play a lot of cards that you never see play in Standard. Like, for instance, Twilight Prophet. It's just not a card that people play very often. When it goes first. Now I have to decide if I want a Watery Grave. Yeah, I think I will play the Watery Grave first turn, untap to pay the 2 life, so I'll have spell or something. Then I can Thought Erasure next turn and see what they got. Okay. Thought Erasure. Gonna let me see what my opponent has. Midnight Reaper, Doom Whisperer, Walk the Plank, Moment of Craving, Doom Whisperer goes bye-bye. And... oh... no. We'll go ahead and surveil it to the graveyard. We can get it back with Eldest Reborn. Want land number 4, preferably. Or 5. You know, I need land. Reaper. Gonna get Reaped. The weight comes down, says, hi, you can lose a life and draw a card now. I did get land number 4. I do have Spell Pierce to help, but it's not going to help too much against this stuff. Oh wait, it'll help great against Karn. Which, actually, I think I have Karns, and I'm not playing them for some stupid reason. I don't know, I have Negate. There's a land, and there's... well, if I play Doom Whisperer, they're going to Eldest Reborn it. Or not Eldest Reborn, they're going to Walk the Plank. But you know what, it gets it out. I'll get it back with Eldest Reborn. Yeah, just Walk the Plank. I should have surveilled. Oh well. Oh, multi-duplicate would have been nice. That's alright. We're now playing the control game. I know, Eldest Reborn would have worked too, but damn it. It's just the way I play. Submit. Now you get no life. Really, Dak? Really? Now we're just kind of sitting around doing nothing until somebody starts playing something. Alright. I pass turn to flash in Merfolk Trickster into turn. Golgari Locket? No, I don't want you drawing cards. Let's negate that. Let's effectively draw 2 cards, and I don't like that. I have a Caster's Insight for the turn now. And a clock on board. Alrighty, fine. Be that way. I could Discovery Dispersal, but I don't think I mean, Dispersal would take the Eldest Reborn back into their hand and force them to discard. But I don't see that being that useful to me, honestly. I'm going to draw the Night Veil Sprite, because it's going to be the card I'm going to discard off of their Eldest Reborn. Then I can drop the Night Veil Predator next turn. Quasi-duplicated or Curious Obsession it as needed. We're already fine, Broker. Well, that sucks. Good card. We'll find something out of their graveyard. Let's see what they get. They get Karn. Oh, I don't like you at the moment.
Evil must not be tolerated. I'll make use
There,
of
you
that
can have a forest.
later.
Alright, they're gonna get something out of the graveyard now. They're gonna get my Doom Whisperer, maybe? I think that's the best option there. Which I should have thought my cunning plan all the way through. Oh, now they're gonna Gargoyle, find Broker, and get something back out of their graveyard. Which will be what? Eldest Reborn? No, they're gonna get their Doom Whisperer. That's an interesting choice. And well, that's something. A price of fame. Like a Night Veil Predator plus Quasi-Duplicate, but it's still gonna hurt. There's Hostage Taker. Opponent discards a card. No, my current plan is Night Veil Predator. Because Hostage Taker could just get Price of Fame out of existence. Quasi-Duplicate the Night Veil Predator. Gives me 2 Death Touch blockers. I know both their creatures trample, but you know, you can't win them all. I will get a creature back on this turn, and it's going to be a Ravenous Chupacabra, I suspect. We're going to take the Biogenic. Let them have the Biogenic Ooze. Rites of Fame is a sorcerer. Now it's a Guardian Project. I'm going to lose this game. I'm in danger. Cost 5. Okay, my graveyard. My graveyard. Come on. The Ravenous Chupacabra. Kill Galter with it. Plague Crafter. Placing the Ravenous Chupacabra. Hey, interesting. Now they duplicate Night Veil Predator, discarding Curious Obsession. Karn's going to continue giving them some serious value.
Good choice.
Have the land, not Vaughn's hunger. Or Vona's hunger, excuse me. Well, I was hoping to be able to steal the biogenic ooze, but now I'm just going to have to give up and kill it. Cast down, kills that, yeah. They still have Price of Fame. Druid of the Cowl does not bother me in the least, except that they get to draw a card off Guardian Project. I need to get Karn out of here somehow. Journey to Eternity. Well, isn't that lovely? They only have 3 mana open. That means I can Hostage Taker the Biogenic Ooze to get rid of Journey to Eternity. They can kill the Hostage Taker to get it back.
I do not feel pain.
But that's alright. If they don't kill it, I get Biogenic Ooze. If they do kill it, I get rid of Price of Fame, and their Journey to Eternity stays in the graveyard. Exiling creature does not count as killing it. Alright, what are they going to do? Take a card out of exile. Okay. And that card is Vona's Hunger. You're going to force me to sacrifice half my creatures. Okay. Vraska Relic Seeker. I'm good with this.
I despise tyrants like you.
Destroy that, yeah.
Destroy all.
What, Vona's Hunger to force me to sacrifice the Nightveil Predator? Yeah, alright. I can mission briefing to kill the Biogenic Ooze at least. Oh, terrible. Terrible. Game is rapidly going out of control for me. Both of these can go to the graveyard because they suck. Of Craving, no. Where is my... Do I not have... I don't have Cast Down in my graveyard. Son of a gun. Alright. You know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna do this for fun then. Mascarella Seeker goes back. They discard a card, and then I'm gonna concede. I thought I had something other than Moment of Craving in my graveyard. But duress number 3. Alright, one more time with feeling. This time picking mono white. I went 5-0 with it last time. Maybe I can do it again. So I have 3 duress, 2 Galta. I'm not worried about getting the 4 Galtas. Just want this duress. I just gotta win a game. Professor Desert Coyote 12, or 13. I didn't go to Professor School to be called Professor 12. Interesting hand. It's definitely a keepable hand. My opponent goes first. That will shape what I do. They drop a creature, I need to drop a Defender. If they don't drop a creature, I can drop Dauntless Bodyguard and have an attacker. Okay, I will have an attacker. No passing, because it's going to constantly ask me if I want to sacrifice Bodyguard, which I don't. Hearted Deckhand. Alright. Blocked except by spirits. Gonna block the on this bodyguard? No? Okay. Geek Griffin it is. I can always tribunal it if I need to. Another card towards my City's Blessing for Pride of Conquerors. Attack first, which is fine. Can't block it. My turn. Swing 4. Snubhorn Sentry? Allowed. Resolute Watchdog? Allowed. In turn. 7 permanents in play at the moment. I'll have 8 with the next land. I could do 9 if I drop a Conclave Tribunal. Not quite there to Pride of Conquerors, but close. Pride of Conquerors, if left unchecked, would mean game. Especially since Snubhorn Sentry will become a 3/3 on the Blessing. Excuse me. Opponent taking a while to consider their move. I wish they would play. I really actually got a bathroom. Hoping to get the last dress out of the way before then. Now, as they're being counted down, do they actually bother to play? Captivating Crew. Oh yeah, that's going to get tribunaled. Two. Okay, we're going to do it this way. History of Benalia gives me another card. Another permanent, so I have the City's Blessing now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Play Tribunal, Activating Crew. Swing 5. Next turn, unless they have a serious answer, they're dead. Pretty much no matter what. I mean, it's possible they could get out of this, I suppose. If they cast Sleep or something, I'll be in a world of hurt. Okay, Forerunner of the Coalition. This is the Pirate deck. Pirate Singleton. I approve. Most heartily. Yeah, one of the nice things I see out of Singleton is lots of cards you don't see normally. And there's sweet time to pull Captain Storm. The Resolute Watchdog cannot attack the blocker no matter what. I think I have lethal on this. Yeah, they can only block 1. They take 9, 13 no matter what. Well, they take 12. Excuse me. They'll block Snubhorn Sentry if they know what's good for them. Or they can block the Dauntless Bodyguard instead. I don't know. It works out the same in the end. Alright. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that, YouTube folks. I don't have any video editing software, so I really don't have any way to cut that out of the video. Alright, so I'm guaranteed my 4th duress, which makes me a happy camper. We're going to go ahead and play the rest of the games out, because why the hell not? Maybe I can build some fun little Singleton decks to play over the weekend, just to have something different to do. Alright, so Hosta Marshal, Lean in Vanguard, Cop the Honor Guard. We're going to do Hosta Marshal first, because they're playing red. Definite possibility they've got burn spells. Immolation Shaman. Lifelink. Attacks. Alright, so that 1-3 is going to slow me down. Could drop Call the Honor Guard and Lean in Vanguard next turn. If I can get a Johnny down and keep a Johnny in play, this game should be pretty well over. Well, so much for that. No blocks. We have Call the Honor Guard. We have Lean in Vanguard. This will shut down anything they have with enter the battlefield abilities. I don't have very many, if any. Let's see, Dauntless Bodyguard is going to be less useful. Honestly, I think that's the only one. Now, Venerated Loxodon. Now considering their options, they takes 5 mana, pump the Immolation Shot, Maniacal Rage. They take 3/3 that cannot block. Well, that's interesting. Now I need to draw some of my control cards. Cool. Interesting. Interesting. Smelt Board, Minotaur, Goblin Banneret. So, Johnny down. +1 to counter against 2 creatures.
Deliver us to victory.
Yeah, screw it. Let's go. The 1/1 soldier can always block the Immolation Shaman or the Goblin Banneret as needed. Let's see, repeating Barrage requires them to attack with a creature and pay 5 mana to get it back. Immolation Shaman cannot block now. It is only useful as an attacker. They're taking a while to consider their options here. Tormenting Voice. Discarding Goblin Instigator to draw 2. Playing land on 3. Or, excuse me, their 3rd untapped land. That's actually land number 5 for them. I can pump the Goblin Banneret once. I can fire, killing the Hosta Marshal. You. So they're going to try and get rid of my source of extra creatures. Which I can't say I blame them.
See in yourself what I see in you.
I'm going to get aggressive. Now, if they get 1 more mana, Immolation... Oh, no, they have enough to do it. Damn it. I didn't think about that. They have enough mana to use Immolation Shaman to get Menace and make it a very big creature to kill a Johnny. They also have enough to through Goblin Banneret. I need one more land to activate Splendid Angel. Now they gotta decide how they want to do this. Best option is activate Immolation Shaman. Guarantee the kill of a Johnny. And they don't.
Peace remains an option.
What do they want to do? Bring back Repeating Barrage? Yes. Okay. I don't like that play whatsoever. It just costs big time. Yeah, they're going to concede. I could pump. I drew land number 6. Between pumping the Angel and putting another 1/1 counter on the Angel, I was pretty much going to get into it. So my opponent iced tea, not iced tea. The rapper turned actor. Iced tea, as in the drink that Southern people really like, I guess. I don't drink iced tea. I'm not a tea person. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a mirror match of sorts. That's the advantage of mono white, is that it is flexible in how you build it. Although I really would like a third land. Okay, I'm not sure what you have full control on or something. Or you honestly have a 1 mana spell you want to use. Okay, I need land number 3. That gives me a lot of options. Knight of Grace. Knight of Grace. Go ahead and attack with the Adonto Vanguard, see if they block. If they do, I can make it indestructible. Yes, it's 4 life. Don't use it too much. Drop the Stalwart. I have Conclave Tribunal in case of trouble. Didn't consider Boros aggro as a possibility. I should have done that. Alright, I need land number 3. Alright, send home Stalwarts. I don't want to use the Conclave Tribunal. I don't. That's not a big enough threat for Conclave Tribunal. So yes, they're going to keep getting... I'm going to do the same thing I hate other people doing, which is slowly take out their creatures while they cackle and go, haha, integrity, eh? Well, that sucks. Just let me pay 4 life for no good reason. Can't argue with it. And now sitting at 12. Really use land number 3. They're going to get rid of the Adonto Vanguard, right? Yep. Go figure. It is bound. I could Conclave Tribunal the binding. Get my Adonto Vanguard back, but I don't think it's that much of a concern. Alright. And number 3. Militia Bugler deals with that. Excuse me. And number 4. I'll attack with the Sky Marcher. Attack with the other 2. See what they're gonna do. Really, you're gonna give me 2 lands? That's interesting. I don't say I necessarily blame you. I think in the end you may regret it. Here we go. Okay. trade. I'll gain 2. Okay, I am in the driver's seat this game. Opponent needs... Oh, Sarah's Guardian's good. Conclave Tribunal's better. Boom. Next one, Ixalan's Binding, which Ixalan's Binding you're saying, why in a Singleton format? Those rats or the Persistent Petitioners decks? Ixalan's Binding shuts those decks down hard. Seal Away isn't much good against Knights. But, let's be honest, I can start pumping the Angel and win very easily now. Oh, that's game actually. Because I have City's Blessing now. I wasn't expecting that. Let's see the outcome. So, Mono White strong in the Singleton format. 3 wins already, no losses. I'm gonna 5-0 again. Sick Knot. Okay, I'm not sure what that name is supposed to mean, but whatever works for you. Legion's Landing to Bishop Soldier to Dawn of Hope. Seems good. Shalai Voice of Plenty is also it's not just a great creature, it's an excellent answer to the Persistent Petitioner's deck. They can't target you. Unless they have a way to deal with Shalai, you're pretty much going to win. Alright. We're going to sneak in that Ajani's Prime, especially since I don't have any extra lands. Gain some life. 2 triggers, 4/4 creature. Hopefully put it out of reach quickly. Johnny's Pridemate got a errata to it. To make it to where it is not a may trigger, it is now a guaranteed trigger. I'll pump a Johnny's Primate to a 6/6. Because part of the problem was having to click through all those extra triggers. It even got errated in paper. Ooh, speaking of 6/6s, mana for Settle the Wreck. Oh, Settle the Wreckage won't work against the Gruul Spellbreaker. Son of a gun. Okay, I need land, deck. 7/7 creature's nice, but if they find an answer for it, I'm toast. Alright, let's see. You got the pump spell? Yep, apparently you do. Losses, yep. Yep. I need land. And no land equals, I'm just gonna go ahead and I can start dropping 1/1s, but they're not gonna do much. Alright, so first defeat was due to Mana Screw. Double check my mic. Yes, my mic is hot, but I'm pretty sure I said it whenever I got back from the bathroom, but make sure. I've talked for 14 minutes before with the mic muted. This is a hand. It's almost a foot. Flower. Better than Llanowar Elves. Although Mono Green seems like it'd be really a good deck to play in this format. It's a lot of binding, things I don't need right now. I'm drawing lots of expensive cards. So many non-expensive cards. Alright, Knight of Grace is good. I like Knight of Grace. Ah, I could have attacked. If they block, I get 2 life anyway. Dev Champion. I like that creature. I used to play it with tokens. That's enough. I'm actually going to go ahead and tap everything in order to counter the or get rid of the Dev Champion. So they could be playing Knight of Autumn. Every complete possibility of it. In which case they'll get it back. But maybe with any luck, they won't get it back yet. Seal away. Knight of Grace. And a contraption. Interesting. All Harpooner. Alright. And Loxodon. Last turn because I don't want to activate Adonto Vanguard. Take a planes off the top. Let's see if... Oh, Vivian Reed. Alright. I can even exile Vivian Reed. Or still probably Conclave. No, they're not. Let's say they may destroy the enchantment
like I do.
Conclave Tribunal. They went ahead and found Multani. Ugh. Okay, I will save Ixalan's Binding for Multani instead. War Attackers at Vivian Reed. Go ahead and take out the Bishop Soldier if you want. I don't mind. We're gonna go ahead and just let them all through, which is probably what I would do in this situation.
Everything again.
Multani needs to be exiled.
You'll see.
Because he can come back from the graveyard, which is 2 mana and return 2 lands. Very effective creature. Very good creature. Hopefully they spend all 6 mana casting it, and then I can bind it. They've spent their turn getting nothing out of it. So straight up 6/6. Does not have hexproof. Has reach and trample. Ixalan's Binding is great. Hopefully they do not have a disenchant type effect. If they do, then I'm going to be in a lot of trouble. Going to swing out with 14 damage total. Bishop Soldier is going to get blocked by the Crawl Harpooner, which is expected. If everything else gets through, it's 11. Block it onto a Vanguard. I'm fine with this as well. It's 7 damage total. Not going to activate the They are at 13. I have 11 points of damage on the board. Ixalan's Binding on my Ixalan's Binding. Crud. Alright, Luminous Bonds is my second best option. It won't kill Multani, but it will at least prevent Multani from attacking or blocking. And a Rabbit Bite to deal with Venerator. Of course. And land. Could draw land last game. This game I'm going to draw all. And they got the big fatties down. And more land. 8 land in a 22 card, 22 land deck. Alright, I got one more turn to find answers here. At this point I'm not even sure what, actually I know what it would be. I need to find Settle the Wreckage. Settle the wreckage becomes the only way. No, it's tramples. That tramples. Never mind. Settle the wreckage wipes out their board. That is not settle the wreckage. Alright, concede. Got my force to rest. That's all that matters. Here it is. Wonderful art. We will go to Dex, Collection, Dress, and verify there are 4. Count them, 4. Where's the Saga Dresses? Alright, I have one pack that I haven't opened yet. Let's go ahead and open it. Seeing anything exciting? Hollow Fountain is exciting, though. Go to Collection. Hallowed Fountain. I have 3 of them now. Not that I play Esper Control or Esper Midrange, although at this rate, if I want to play Standard and try and get anywhere, I may have to. What is the ranked? There is no ranked draft at all? That's irritating. Alright. I'll have to figure out what's going on with it. Either way, I've been streaming for almost 2 hours. I could probably go for a little while longer, but I'm going to start getting tired, and then I'm going to start getting really just So, I'm going to thank everybody for watching. If you like what you hear and see, give me a follow. This video will be going up on my YouTube channel, ExParrot42. You can give me a follow over there or subscribe, whatever it is people do on YouTube. And thanks for watching.